Salute, salute, salute to God, the Most High, the creator of everything. Salute to all my day ones, salute to the new subscribers. If you're just not coming in, stumbling across the platform as you come in, don't hesitate to wipe your feet all over the Uncut welcome mat by hitting that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, share these videos, share the experience. Trolls, only God and your mama can love you. Last but not least, you know what time it is. One time, and that's for everybody. Two salutes to the God. Listen, I appreciate everyone tuning in. My videos may not get lots of views all at once, but every view adds up. At this point, I'm only about maybe 300 watch hours away from being able to be monetized on YouTube. So I really need you guys to turn it up, share these videos, make sure you subscribe, watch them, rewatch them, whatever it takes. Help me grow the platform. Help me into my entrepreneurship here. This is something I enjoy doing. Um, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I realize that, politics may not be for everyone. Our president may not be for everyone, but let's be patriotic. Donald J. Trump is still our president, okay? And I happen to like him. Okay, so this morning, what we're going to be going over is the fallout after Trump and Colombia trade tariff threats. All right, let's get into it.
Breaking news coming in overnight. An agreement between the Trump administration and Colombia to end a standoff over deportation flights and tariffs that could have raised prices for Americans on coffee and fresh flowers just ahead of Valentine's Day. Senior political correspondent Rachel Scott is in Miami, where Trump is meeting with Republican lawmakers. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning to you. And this was a tense standoff, a tit for tat between the United States and one of its most important allies in Latin America. But a senior administration official tells me all of it was designed to send a very clear message: accept these deportation flights or face the consequences. With the U.S. and Colombia on the brink of a trade war over President Donald Trump's deportation flights, overnight the White House announcing an agreement has been reached. For hours, the two allies locked in a tense standoff after Colombia refused to accept two military deportation flights from the U.S., turning them away when the planes were already en route.
Now, let me stop this here for a minute. Why would you refuse to receive your own people back? Why would you block this exchange? What could be so bad about your citizens that you don't want them back in your country? Just a question.
President Trump responding, vowing to impose 25% tariffs on all Colombian imports, which experts say would have devastated Colombia's economy and raised the price of everything from coffee to crude oil, bananas, and flowers for U.S. consumers just before Valentine's Day. The United States is Colombia's largest trading partner. Colombian President Gustavo Petro fired back with tariffs of his own, insisting he would only accept migrants deported in civilian aircrafts who were treated with dignity and respect. The Colombian president referencing this deportation flight to Brazil. Authorities there say some were denied water and access to a bathroom. Overnight, the White House announcing the two sides have reached an agreement, vowing to hold off on those tariffs, but still imposing visa restrictions and halting visa services at the U.S. Embassy.
Does that sound like something our president, our government would do? Does that sound kind of inhumane for America to send these people back not only aboard a cargo ship, two cargo ships, but no water, no restroom access? Do y'all think this is true?
Until those deportation flights land in Colombia. In a statement, the White House press secretary warning President Trump expects all other nations of the world to fully cooperate in accepting the deportation of their citizens illegally present in the United States.
We don't allow people to enter our country and to dump their prisons into the United States of America anymore.
For the first time in U.S. history, military aircrafts have been used to deport undocumented migrants. Our Martha Raddatz sitting down with Trump's border czar, Tom Homan.
What about those countries that won't take them back?
Oh, they'll take them back.
What do you mean by that?
We got President Trump coming to power. President Trump puts America first.
Homan overseeing a steady increase in ICE arrests, with officials from multiple law enforcement agencies launching a joint operation in Chicago Sunday. Immigration crackdowns now spanning from Atlanta to Los Angeles and even Omaha.
Now, whether you like Donald Trump or not, and I personally like him, This guy stands on business. Lots of times when people make campaign promises, they procrastinate at following through with them. Very few of them actually follow through with one or two promises that they make to the people while they're running. So I have respect for Donald Trump because everything that he says he's going to do, he collectively does it initially. Um, Listen, this guy stands on business. I don't understand how these are your citizens. You know that they are here illegally. We know that they are here illegally. And you basically want them escorted back first class. You know, you wanted them. He said that he would send his presidential plane to pick them up. You know, how did they get here? What type of flights did they take here? You know, these things question me. So to anyone who doubts the validity of what our president may be saying when he says that they send their very worst over here, prisons, mental asylums, jails, drug dealers, gang members, all of this stuff, I'm starting to think that it could possibly be true because why would this president of Colombia not want to take his own citizens back? Why does Trump have to threaten tariff after tariff in order to get his attention to negotiate?
So this morning in a statement, the Colombian government says that it has overcome an impasse with the United States, saying that they plan to send representatives to Washington, D.C. to meet with the Trump administration. But the White House press secretary says if Colombia violates any terms of this agreement, those tariffs are back on, George.
And Rachel, the president, in the words of his people, is flooding the zone with actions, including a move over the weekend to fire the independent inspector generals across the government. Even some of his allies are suggesting he didn't do it in a way that was legal.
Yeah, exactly, George. This was a late night purge. Sources tell us that President Donald Trump fired at least 17 inspectors generals. These are independent watchdogs charged with overseeing key agencies, making sure there's no waste, fraud, or...
See, this is what I mean. This man does not play. It's just not January 28th. He took office 8 days ago, and look at everything he's done. Look at everything he's done. When we were just dealing with someone who were incompetent, someone whose cognitive skills were on a massive decline, okay, who was only known for mumbling, sleeping, no press conferences, falling down, you know, this is remarkable. This is remarkable. To say what you're going to do, to have the power to do it, and to follow through in getting it done, what more could you want from a president? Y'all let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about, immigration, Colombia, these tariffs. Do y'all think Trump is doing a good job? Do y'all think he's doing a bad job? All right. Y'all, I appreciate you. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. I check them often. We need the watch hours. Let's run it up, y'all. This is entrepreneurship. 300 watch hours, and I can bring y'all videos constantly on the hour, every hour, every day. All right. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. As I always say around this time, get your one-on-one, your one-on-one, your one-on-one with your higher power. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still under the weather, man. I've been taking B12. I've been on this daytime stuff. I got cough drops all in front of me. I mean, I'm doing whatever it takes. I think this is allegedly from those drones and that fog. Allegedly. But anyways, y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. Ashe, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we shall return. Ashe.